ARTcation is a community-wide collaboration between arts and humanities organizations that use downtown Grand Rapids as a learning laboratory. By combining our resources, we provide students free programming that support multisensory learning and active curriculum investigations. This spring, ARTcation's theme is displacement. The 4 cultural venues across downtown participating are UICA, the Old Public Museum, the Grand Rapids Art Museum, and the Grand Rapids Library. Education staff from each organization has prepared lessons based on artifacts and exhibits that investigate the multifaceted nature of being displaced. Our goal for students is to come away from ARTcation with a deeper awareness of their own experiences in relation to the theme, displacement. When students arrive at the UICA, they will view the displacement exhibit and work in pairs to complete our scavenger hunt. Students will explore all the various ways people, objects, and places can be displaced, including current economic, environmental, emotional, and psychological displacement. After the scavenger hunt, students discuss how contemporary artists use materials and new ways to express their ideas and emotions. They think about their own experiences associated with displacement and make connections between those and the work in the exhibit.
Grand Valley State University participates in ARTcation at UICA because it provides a great opportunity for art education fellows to engage local students with contemporary art.
Another venue stop for students is the Old Grand Rapids Public Museum. This building has been closed to the public for over 15 years, but thanks to organizer and curator Paula Menta and other staff at the current public museum, there's new life in this space in the form of an art exhibit entitled Michigan, Land of the Riches. This experimental exhibit includes 30 faculty and over 200 students from area colleges and universities, plus local professional artists. Group projects incorporated museum artifacts, interactive displays, and dioramas, bringing the old museum back to life. During ARTcation, students will explore it firsthand as they take to the Cabinet of Wonder. When students view the exhibit, they work in small groups using the museum artifacts to create their own cabinet of curiosity.
The Grand Rapids Public Museum is participating in ARTcation because it's a great opportunity to collaborate with community leaders in the arts, as well as to reach a new audience of students.
The Grand Rapids Art Museum is presenting wildlife preservation in the Andy Warhol Extinction Series, considering how Warhol used the power of art to convey a message to the viewer. They will discuss the displacement of animals and environments around the globe and how artists use their imagery to promote positive change in the world. The studio project for ARTcation at the Graham is a group mural. Students focus on color choice, value scales, and using text in creating their messages of wilderness, preservation, and good stewardship.
The Grand Rapids Art Museum is participating in ARTcation because it provides a unique opportunity to highlight the central role that art can and should have in teaching across the curriculum.
Kendall would like to be part of ARTcation because we would like to play an active role as an educational resource. I personally would like to see educators and students use contemporary art as an inspiration, not only for their studio projects, but for philosophical reflection.
The Grand Rapids Public Library has an exhibit entitled Your Story and Mine, a Community of Hope. Through this exhibit, students are introduced to works of art created by homeless adults and adolescents from a variety of cultural, ethnic, and racial backgrounds. During ARTcation, students view the exhibit and think about the idea of home in its broadest sense and how it relates to displacement. Next, students create a collage based on their ideas of home, community, and identity. These visual expressions are displayed and revisited in their classroom after the event.
The Grand Rapids Public Library is participating in ARTcation because we believe all children should have equal access to arts and cultural opportunities in our community.
Boys and Girls Clubs of Grand Rapids Youth Commonwealth are participating in the ARTcation event to support our local partnering organizations and our educational opportunities for our youth.
Granville Avenue Arts and Humanities is participating in ARTcation because we believe in the life-changing power of the arts. We support programs that provide diverse and creative arts experiences to the youth in our community.